Hey, good morning, you guys. I am so late making this review. Yes, I got a different look. I took my weave out and I dyed my hair because I'm crazy. But welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to do a quick review of Insecure. God, and it's escaping me right now. But basically, this was about Tiff and her baby shower, and I just wanted to talk about that really quick because, and Issa sitting here trying to reach out to Nathan, and in the beginning of the episode they're together, and he's seemingly like really supportive, and he's saying all these good things, and then when they're in bed, and he asks her, "How do you know, when it's real or if it's real," or something like that, to which she says it feels real. I mean, you here, ain't you? You're in my bed, you're in my house, so it feels it feels real to me. Like something's going on with that Nathan. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out. So, but yeah, Issa is trying to reach out to him. She's texting him. He ain't texting her back. And this is after their little conversation in bed, and he even goes down to the city, building, the county building, to get paperwork for that little block party she's trying to put together. And I think it's cute that she's trying to do something that's different. But I just feel bad for her because she obviously does not know what she's doing, and she's a little in over her head, but she's willing to take the chance. And she still ain't got no job. She's just being the the little manager of the apartments. And I love how, like, she tells the neighbor guy to, like, "Can you please pick up after your dog?" And the neighbor guy's like, "I don't have a dog." And the dog is sitting there barking. And you gonna look at Issa. I would have told him, if you don't clean up after your damn dog. God. Yes. It's my job to, see after the building, but I'm about to see after your dog. People. I couldn't do it. And, Molly is starting to, I guess, feel the pinch of time not being on her side when it comes to working with her partner, and just work in general. She has a lot of work to do, but she put it on herself. She literally put all of that on herself. She didn't have to, but that's Molly, overachiever. And I guess Molly and Issa are doing like the little diaper tower, and they made that mess crooked as hell. And it was hilarious because Kelli noted it. And Kelli was supposed to be making some cupcakes for Tiffany's baby shower. And Kelli just cracks me up. She seems like, she's hilarious, but she has her shit together. Like, she's a mess in certain areas, but it's not a mess in her life, if you know what I mean. Like, her life just seems like everything is pretty solid. So she's allowed to have some fun. And so let's just get to the meat of it, okay? We at the baby shower. Ooh, I forgot. Oh, I almost forgot. Talking about Lawrence. Fucking Lawrence banging the shit out of everything that he can without protection. Like, why aren't you using some form of contraceptive? Like, why? Now your ass got an STI. I mean, people, it happens, but as a person in her 30s, and as someone who is portraying someone in their 30s, we should know better. I'm sure he took sex ed. You should be wrapping it up. Like, times are different. You can't just be out here banging all willy-nilly. You have to protect yourself. And Lawrence was not doing that. And he was having a lot of sex. it felt like if you even looked at him in some sort of suggestive way, you wanna. That's Lawrence. So it was great. I think he realized, like, what am I doing? Like, is that all my life is working and fucking? And his friend, he's so stupid. He cracks me up. He was like, is there something wrong with that? And his ass got dumped by his fiance because he cheated. And that's what he get. You can't cheat and think that that's going to just be forgiven. Especially if you're about to get married. You might want to think twice about marriage if you decide to cheat. Just saying. So, pretty much everyone is at the baby shower. Even Dro, who Molly sees, and she's like trying to avoid him, but because like he's there and he's talking to people that they all know, it's kind of hard to avoid him in that type of situation. And it just felt awkward. That was really awkward when she tried to talk to him. And he was just like, oh, so we're speaking now. I would have been like, oh, okay, never mind. I guess not. And she was just like, oh, okay, wow. Like, aren't we friends? Aren't we cool? And Joe is still seemingly in his feelings about Molly putting up some boundaries where their relationship, but that is kind of her fault for wording it the way that she did. If she still wanted their friendship, she shouldn't have said, we're just fucking. We only speak when it's time to fuck. That's it. So basically, she's the one that kind of closed the door on their friendship, so to say. But Joe should have known better, especially as someone that they grew up with, being, friends first. But, I guess it happens. So that is awkward and probably nipped in the bud. And Lawrence and Issa speak at the baby shower. They seem like they get along, But Issa tells Molly, like, I feel like, I've gotten over him. Like, I'm good. It feels good when you get over people. It does. But I'm hoping that they could at least continue some sort of friendship. That would be nice for them. Because it seems like they're both, better emotionally to do so. That's just me. Anyway, so yeah, when they get there, Tiff's like friends that organized the baby shower, they're kind of just like Tiff. And I can see why she, chose them to hang around with, even though Issa and them are supposedly closer to her. But I don't know. Kelli was really hurt when she brought her cupcakes. And the girl called them backup cupcakes. She's like, bitch, this ain't no backup. What the? Like, what is going on in our friendship, Tiffany? Like, just because I don't have children or married, that somehow I can't have a say in your baby shower? And Tiffany told them, like, I was waiting for one of y'all to organize it and none of you offered. So they decided to do it, and I held off until I could no longer hold off. And that's valid. But I can understand Kelli's hurt. Like, I really, yeah. Like, if your supposed best friend did that, I would probably feel hurt too.
Wait.
So, yeah, that was sad. Things in life just change, suddenly. Especially when you are married and your friends aren't, like, your closest friends aren't married, and you're about to start a family, and your close friends aren't starting families. They're not doing any of those things. So it kind of makes you have to ask yourself, what do we all have in common now? Like, did all we have was going out and things like that. But I feel like Kelli felt like that was her best friend and their friendship was real and it was really based on some really amazing things, and it just sucked to see how hurt she was by it. Hopefully her and Tiffany can mend that whole thing, because I hate to see friendships dissolve. I hate that. Oh, and then Candace came to the baby shower. We all know Candace and Joe are married, and you know, it was confirmed that they had an open marriage, and I just don't know if Candace knew it was Molly that Joe was sleeping with, even though he did, you know, tell Candace he was still over Molly's house that one time. We don't know if that was the context of her knowing that Molly was the one that he was sleeping with. But Candace comes, and while Tiffany's talking to Issa and Molly after Kelli left, because, you know, hurt feelings, obviously. She's like, y'all didn't tell me that Candace is pregnant. She's like, she gonna come to my baby shower, try to upstage me and announce and let me know that she's pregnant. She didn't announce it, but she did let them know she was pregnant. And Molly's face was like, oh. I know Molly was like, God damn, what happened? Nobody told me. Oh well, girl, you just have to get over it. So that's it for that episode, y'all. It was a really good episode. I was really happy about that. Can't wait till the next one. Ooh, so that I think his name was Andrew, the Asian guy that they met through Nathan. He had Molly's jacket, which I was happy about. I was like, oh yes, please save the jacket. It's expensive as shit. I know it is. He saved her jacket and brought it to her and like asked her out, and Molly was like acting like, I'm not going out with him. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, I think it was kind of sad that she wouldn't date him because he's Asian. Nothing wrong, you know, I guess. Nobody has to force you. So, but towards the end of the episode though, when she found out that Molly and Candace are having a baby, that's when she decided she was going to let Andrew know, like, I'm going to take you up on that date. So, whatever. But yeah, guys, that's it for me right now. I'm just on my way to work. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Twitter at LaSmalls86, or you can follow me on Instagram at Smalls2986. Please don't forget to leave a thumbs up for this review if you liked it, and I think that's it for me.